Hi and welcome back to episode 6 of our playthrough of Empyrion. So where we are is we started out in Akua, we finished up there and then we headed off to Skillon. So we've just finished off our first day in Skillon, and what we did, if we just open console command and get the list of all of the locations here. So what we did on the first day was we hit up these 4 collection points here and cored them all, which as we can see is now private. And I also went to all the old farms where you can get there's a closet there where sometimes it has decent stuff, and also went to orchids that I could find because they have meds. So if we just look at the loot that we got from those locations, I just placed down a core here in the opportunity, which is next to the obelisk, which enabled us to place down a couple of cargo boxes. So this is all of the loot that we got. Now there was one other location next to or close to the obelisk, and that was this crashed capital vessel, because I noticed that it had a lot of thrusters on. In fact, if we look, it had 26 thrusters, which is a lot. So I cored it and got all those off, and there was also an RCS there, as you can see. So we got a lot more loot, primarily from the collection points. And one of the things that we were hoping to get was a sniper rifle. In fact, we ended up finding 2. One of those came out of an old farm, and one of those came out of a collection point. So we did quite nicely in that respect. But the one thing that we didn't find was a tier 2 multi-tool, unfortunately. But we're hoping to find one either today or tomorrow. So I'm just going to move these meds here. One other thing, just going back to the list again, what we're going to do tomorrow, well, what we're going to do today is we're going to go and pick up all of the Tales of Tash, and that's going to involve, there's one right here in the opportunity that I haven't picked up yet, but we'll pick that up later. There's one next door in the obelisk. There's one in this place called Hongo, and there's also one in this place called the Abandoned Workshop, and this is the only one where we're going to meet any resistance. So I'll start here, and then I'll pick up the other 3 later. Now one thing I did separate was all of the tier 1 guns and put them in here, because another thing that we're going to do tomorrow is what we're going to do is go to this abandoned vessel yard. Now this is the longest POI on Skillon. It's not particularly hard, but it does take a while. And we'll do this one tomorrow, and we're also, to finish up in Skillon, we're going to go to the crashed vessel, which is owned by the pirates. And that way we'll discover the pirates. But there's also a trader here, and he deals in all the tier 1 weapons, so we can sell off this lot here. So that's what we'll do tomorrow. So we're going to head off to the abandoned vessel, the abandoned workshop first. Now one thing that we might want to do, I mentioned that we could manage our temperature by placing down a shower. But we need the place to be cored to do that, of course. Now we've cored here, so we can do that. Just find somewhere a little bit out of the way, that's fine. If we just go tab, we can look into our stats here and see that we're building up some radiation. I think we get radiation sickness at 1, so we're 40% of the way there. So what we can do is just get rid of that by taking a shower. Gone. So showers take care of radiation, they also take care of temperature issues, so we're going to have to grab another one, because we did pick up a few. Where are they? Right there. Once we get to the abandoned workshop, we are going to core it quite quickly, because we're going to start at the bottom and work our way up. So we will be able to place a shower down and deal with temperature that way. Because as mentioned, the other way would have been to make some juices before we came, but we didn't do that. So let's head off. Doors here. I think the SV's around here. Yeah. So let's just check that we got everything in order. So I'm going to top up the oxygen. Just going to top up fuel. Note that we started yesterday on Skillon with 15 fuel packs, and just from the looting yesterday we got up to 91. Okay, I'm going to head off to the abandoned workshop. I think it's in this direction. I'll see you when we get there. And here we are at the abandoned workshop. So there are a couple of ways that we could do this. We could just park and go in from the top. Now be aware that if we do that, there are a couple of false floors where we can fall through and end up in harm's way. The other way is, what I'm going to do right here is just put the SV right down here and then just jump out. Okay, we're out. Now, doorway here, we are going to see some spiders come through here any second now, so let's just make sure we are loaded, which we are. We can jump into there. Yeah, we can reach it from here. So spiders, where are they? There's that blue one there, but he never seems to come through that door, so I'm not sure what that's. So there are three. There's that large one. There are a couple of small ones. There's, two large ones. Sneaky. Okay, that's two. Stay still. That's three. So I think that's it for the spiders. Let's just quickly loot them. I'm not sure the blue one can get through that door. He never seems to. Blue one's a bit derpy because if we just get the sniper rifle, we can actually get a hit on him through his legs there if he doesn't move. Like so. That's that one. We actually can't get through this door. So that's the spiders taken care of. We've got this guy as well around the corner there. And finally, if we just, did I bring... Yeah, I just wanted to try something out here. Because if we come up to here and we just equip our survival tool, as you can see, the hit points in the bottom right there, it's 100 hit points. So one thing we could do is just use the sniper rifle, and it would be 5 shots. Because if we go back to the multi-tool, as you can see, each shot takes 80. But I just want to try one thing. We can open the door here, and you get these dogs behind it. I just want to see if we just going to place an explosive charge instead, and just see if that kills the dogs. Let's put 2. Did that kill the dogs? Nope. Now they're dead. So that's it as far as enemies are concerned, and we're pretty much to the core now. I'm just going to reload. There is one more of those ogre thingies behind this door. He doesn't seem to be able to come through the door, but we can hit him, as we can see. Okay, core. Okay, F4 and get into the container controller, get our final core out. This means I'm going to have to go back to Akua to make another core, unfortunately, but we can do that. So this place is ours now. Now one thing we can do is, this is a good source of Xeno, so we could cut down all this stuff here and it would give us Xeno blocks which we could later deconstruct for Xeno. Pick this up. Now we've still only got this tier 1 multi-tool, so what I'm going to do is just run around and I'm not going to break down the cargo boxes just because it takes too many hits with a tier 1, and just hope that we find a tier 2. What was that? Nope. But something we can sell. That doesn't hurt. Again, those don't go bad. So we're done there. Now in here, a couple of cargo boxes and a couple of things we can take. Now here's the Tale of Tash right there. So that's our first one for Skillon. Note that we did not get the do you want to read it? So we have to put it back in. We'll try that again. Second time lucky. So it tells us we've got 7 now. That was the first one for Skillon. I think we did the one in Masperon inside the obelisk though. So that's 4, 5. I don't know why that's 7. Maybe we did the one next to the obelisk in Masperon. I can't remember. I would have thought that should say 6. I think there is a bug because last time I ended up finding 17 out of 16 of the Tales of Tash. I'm not sure where the extra one crept in, but that may have just happened there. I have to look through the old episodes to see. Oh, we have to be careful here because no. This is the false floor up there. Oops, let's just loot this first. There is an alien container back here. See what we got. Shotgun, cobalt, silicon. More silicon, because we did run out of silicon if you remember. It's tier 1 again. Okay, I'm just going to inventory manage a little bit back in a moment. These, I'm just going to trash that, I think, because I don't think we need that. So I'll take that. Furnishings. What do we got? Ooh, heavy armor. Well, that's not a bad pickup. That's not a bad pickup at all. As mentioned, the loot tables are random, so no guarantee of getting that. But yeah, that's a nice find. Detox kit, 3 bandages. This is where we've got this false floor, where we fall through and go to the floor beneath. So, can we avoid it? Let's see. Another detox kit. I'll trash that later. I don't think we want it. Okay, so going around the outside seemed to work. Oh, there goes one of the floors, panels. Well, no great harm if we fall through, but this means we'd have to come up again. Another detox kit. Capacitors are good, we can sell as can most of the consoles. I don't remember. Yeah, this is where we came from, right? Where does that go? This is where we were, isn't it? Yeah, we've been here. No oxygen. Just quickly fill up there. Alright, so what's in this Container. Sniper rifle, which we can sell. Assault rifle, which we can't. projectile pistol T2, more silicon and more copper. Temperature is -5, so I guess that's the time of day that we're here. Oh, so this is the, I wasn't expecting to be too cold on the desert planet. So what's the cure here? He would rise temperature by device or food item, get inside an active base, take a shower. So shower works on this one too, so let's have a quick shower. I guess it doesn't matter where we put it. We'll take the container over here. Actually, I think you can get back to the ship here. Yeah. So that's the abandoned workshop done. Let's get out of here. There are some containers on the top here that we haven't done, so what we can do there is just go F4 and do them this way. Just check what we've missed. So we missed that multi-charge. Those two. Well, there are probably containers on the top that we never got to. So that's it, we're done with the abandoned workshop. So the next one is Hongo, which is, I think, this way, and I'll see you when we get there. In fact, it was west, not east, but here we are at Hongo. And it's next to the Font of Knowledge there. Now, if we started on Skillon, this is where we would have to come to get the key matrix at the Font of Knowledge. But as we've already got the key matrix, we don't need to go there. All we need to do is pop into Hongo, pick up our Tales of Tash and go. So 8 out of 16 now. So let's get back to the obelisk and I'll see you when we get there. Just coming back into the obelisk and opportunity now. So first check to make sure that, oh, there's one of those fire breathing thingies, so let's just take him out. Weapon stopped. Active. Yeah, they fire exploding fireballs at you, so it's not something we want to happen. So I'm just going to turn the guns off here. For some reason, it does fire at something in the obelisk every now and then. Let's pick that up at least. So our third Tale of Tash is going to be here. Let's just grab that. That's 9 out of 16. And our final one for Skillon is going to be inside the obelisk, so let's go grab that one. So that's it, we are done for Skillon. So only one thing left to do, and that is in tomorrow's episode. What we are going to do is just head back in here. We're taking radiation again. Let's see where we are. Oh, there's no radiation, body radiation. So what we're going to do tomorrow is, let me see, we've got all the Tales of Tash now. So just going back to the list, I don't know what all this is. So we've looted all of the main places that we want to. We've got the Tales of Tash. There's just one more thing to do, and that is go and do this abandoned vessel yard, which we'll do tomorrow. And then we're going to take all of our tier 1 weapons to the crashed vessel, discover the pirates, sell everything off, and then we'll be done with Skillon. and we'll move on to, I'm not sure which one, either Ninges or Masperon. Have to decide tomorrow, I think. Okay, so that's it. I'm just going to inventory manage now, and also I'm going to go back to Akua because we are out of cores. So I want to go back and make a couple. So it means I'm going to have to take the silicon because we couldn't make more cores before because we were out of silicon. But we got a nice bunch of silicon now. And the tier 1 weapons and heroes in here, of course, so that we can sell them off to the pirates tomorrow. He doesn't trade in tier 2, unfortunately, so we're going to have to keep hold of those for later, but there will be later traders where we can sell those. Alright, so I'm going to end the episode there. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow when we will take on the abandoned vessel yard and go meet the pirates. So thanks again. Bye.